everybody? Welcome back to Titletown Tonight. We are on episode 2 of season 2. And
Whoa.
last episode, we mostly talked about the draft. A lot of free agency stuff happened. We missed the Super Bowl, but we talked about that a little bit. Pretty predictable ending, the Super Bowl. But, the Packers made a couple free agency moves, Zaire Franklin being one of them. I think he'll be an interesting piece to see how Jonathan Gannon deals with it.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll live up to his lack of pass coverage.
Yeah, Miami took 2 of our Pookies from us. So.
Unbelievable.
And they're basically the Miami Packers because they got no one else.
Whole coaching staff. I mean, they got the real true number 1 quarterback. Malik Willis. Pookie Bear, the best quarterback of all time.
But they got no receivers. They got no defense.
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips. I know one dude on their defense.
He's not on the defense anymore.
I don't know.
No, he went to the Eagles, I'm pretty sure.
Is Xavier Howard still there?
No.
I know he's still playing though.
Xavier Howard is.
He's still playing.
Yeah, he's
been buns though.
It's like he's not even worth bringing up in this conversation of like, oh, these are some assets that the Dolphins got.
I don't know anyone on the Dolphins defense.
Yeah, no, it's pretty slim. Slim pickings these days.
So I feel bad for
He did that last episode. It's only fair.
Feel bad for Malik Willis. He kind of got put in probably the worst team in the league.
He's got Devon Achane. They'll both rush for a combined 2,500 yards.
That's another concern to me. I think they're gonna put Malik in some fragile situations.
It's gonna suck. He's gonna get He's gonna get the Tua treatment.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh no, worse than Tua because he's a run threat. So they're gonna do way too many.
I think he's
plays.
smart though. He's smart with how he runs.
Yeah, Jackson Dart. We'll see if he does a Jackson Dart.
Also,
this year.
do you think there's a possibility, considering the Giants have the 5th and the 10th pick, that they pick Jeremiah Love and then they pair him with Scadaboo, or do you think that's too much?
I really think that Scadaboo is not going to have a long career, and that's not because he's bad at football. He's great, but
he likes twisting the
reckless.
Shit.
He's reckless.
That's why I think pairing him with Love would be fantastic, because Love is also great after contact as well. So that'd be a 1-2 punch for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think everyone and their mom loves Cam Scadaboo.
Yeah.
So I think people would be upset that they're taking rushes from my boy.
He looks
Cam.
like he should star in the Croods.
Yeah. Yeah. He would be the dude that ate all the bananas.
He'd be Grog.
Yeah. Grog would be a crazy running back.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God, who's tackling that man?
I think middle linebacker would be more appropriate for him. He took down a gargantuan dinosaur-sized saber-toothed tiger by himself. That guy can take down Saquon with one arm, dude.
Yeah.
We should, one of these episodes before the season starts, we should do a fantasy draft or fiction draft.
That'd be cool,
dude. Oh,
we gotta make a full team.
We'll pick a franchise or an IP, and then we just pick from there.
That'd be fun.
That'd be great.
I'd be way better at picking teams than you, so we know that's true.
Yeah.
But this offseason's been quite interesting. We lost Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. We did delve into that last episode, but also losing Pookie Doubs was actually just ruined my week. I was sad and still am. Patriots, I'm kind of glad they didn't go to another NFC team.
Yeah,
because
absolutely,
I might be a little bit of a Patriots fan after this, just because I love Romeo.
Yeah.
He's gonna be high on my draft board. I really hope no one picks him, because I just want to watch him. And honestly, that's what I've been doing lately.
I'm gonna take him from him, and then I'm gonna try to trade him. I'm just gonna fleece the fuck out of him so he can get Romeo.
Don't be toxic.
I'm not gonna be toxic. I'm just business.
Average capitalist mindset right here.
Yeah. Well, I grew
Take whatever that person wants or needs and manipulate them into paying
absolutely.
More
you know what? Let's play a fantasy league where we all get equal amounts of the same player. We just all get the best of the same of the best player.
We score the same each week.
We all score the same.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. I won this year. He's just upset that I'm better than him. I lost one game this season.
Yeah, no, if that Garrett Wilson trade didn't end up the way it did, you would be unilaterally screwed. So I
lost a single game this season, and he's telling me that I would have been screwed.
That doesn't matter. Playoffs are the only thing that matters.
And then we did the math. If you were playing me that week, like you would have.
Yeah,
you would have gotten
I would have
destroyed.
had someone with the same.
You lost by 50, bro. I don't think it mattered.
Caden, I didn't lose by 50
against me. Yeah,
it's a bunch of horse malarkey, bunch of baloney sausage.
Fantasy football isn't happening yet. Excited for that. Draft is in 3 days.
I can't wait to be hurt again and to like have my heart be wrapped up in red hot chains. Again. I can't wait to be stressed out over make-believe men running over each other.
Well,
and
that's all I can believe.
That's all I can think about. No, they're real to me.
They are real.
They're real to me.
The teams make believe. Yeah.
I love thinking about dudes on my fantasy team.
Ignore this guy.
Don't ignore me. You're thinking it too.
So, how do you think the NFC East is going to do this year? So, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles.
I think
Commanders.
I really think
Commanders is like
the Cowboys are going to make moves, but they're going to end up in the same spot as they always do. I think they're going to take Sonny Styles.
You know what's
in the
crazy?
first round.
I just figured this out. The Jets have won a playoff game last than the Cowboys. The Jets have won a playoff game last than the Cowboys.
Yeah, but they've had the longest playoff drought in American sports.
I don't give a shit. You know how cool that is? How bad the Cowboys are?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that depressing? Oh, the team that has the longest playoff drought in, I think, history of American sports.
Yeah.
Still has a win before the Cowboys.
If the Eagles don't make the playoffs this year, they will have a different starting quarterback the following year.
I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts is a
the
good
Troy
leader.
Aikman of this generation.
In terms of skill,
in terms of
aura, in terms of leadership, in terms of confidence, all of that goes to Jalen.
I mean, considering a lot of the shit that's been coming out recently, I would disagree.
Have you watched the documentary on the 80s Cowboys?
I have not.
90s Cowboys, sorry. It's just terrible. They kept putting themselves in terrible positions. Somehow they won the Super Bowl 3 times.
Why do you think A.J. Brown wants out of the Eagles? Like, genuinely. If there's an incredible amount of dysfunction in the Eagles organization.
I would say their offensive coordinator because, where did he go?
He's gone
last
now.
year?
He's gone.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, he's still gone and he still wants to out? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I think the coordinator was fucking garbage. Like, honestly, I don't know how they went that long without cutting. Everyone was embarrassed by what they were doing.
Yeah. No,
the push 4 times in a row made me actually want to throw up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you had a sustained amount of success. You had everything going in your direction in terms of that. You're telling me your number 2, which would be number 1 on basically every other team's receiver, wants to leave for what reason? That's probably your best course to win another Super Bowl. He's the number 1
receiver.
Devontae Smith is better. If you put
statistically, every year A.J. Brown has been
you
better.
Put A.J. Brown, you take away Devontae Smith, and you have A.J. Brown, and then you do the vice versa. I promise you.
Do you not remember A.J. Brown was on the Titans and he was the only receiver available, and his quarterback was Ryan
Devontae Smith is the Slim Reaper. That guy, I take him over A.J. Brown every time.
Yeah, this guy's fucking nuts.
This guy. He's a DK Metcalf. He's big.
No, AJ Brown is way better than DK Metcalf.
I know, but I'm saying that's kind of where your mind's going.
No, I just nothing. You just hating on my boy because he's a skinny king. He gets more receptions.
He's a skinny king, and you can't handle it.
He gets more touchdowns.
Devontae Smith is better.
He even when he was on the Titans,
Devontae Smith is better.
Sure, they had Derrick Henry, so that distracted from the pass game, but they have Saquon now. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill. I said Ryan Trahan. Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill was like the most mid quarterback of all time. He's still putting 1,500 yards.
Now he's got Jalen Hurts, who is literally middle in the pack in every single passing category, or worse.
Yeah, I've never been a Jalen Hurts defender.
He's so mid.
Yeah.
Put him on the Buccaneers. I remember. Put Baker on the Eagles.
We played the Eagles one year. A couple years ago, and I think Carson Wentz got injured.
Oh.
And before the game, you're like, I hope I get to see Jalen Hurts play.
No, that was talking about Brett Hundley.
No, you were talking about Jalen Hurts. I remember very specifically.
Look how it turned out. You
predicted him to be good.
Well, look how it turned out.
Yeah. Or is he mid? I don't know.
Well, he's mid, but So
your prediction was wrong.
I'm saying he'll be good. He can be good and mid.
No, you can't. That's contradictory.
No, it's not, because if you're good enough to lead your team to a Super Bowl, you're good. But like as a passer, you're mid. He's a great runner.
You know who?
He's got very strong.
You know who led their team to a Super Bowl?
Who?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Shut the fuck up. No, the team led him to the Super Bowl. Don't even kid yourself. Don't even kid yourself. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Better than
Jimmy Garoppolo. I heard that there are reports that he might be retiring, and I will rue the day that I see that shit happen. I will. It's the big beautiful obituary, but NFL terms.
I thought he was signing with the Rams again.
No, I mean this came out like today or yesterday. He's contemplating retirement, which would be great. Sick of his ass. Get him out of the league.
I don't know. Why wouldn't you just want to get paid millions of dollars to sit on the bench every year? It doesn't seem like. I guess it would be stressful to be at practice all the time.
I feel like the corporatizing, I don't know if that's the right word, of the NFL.
No, that's not a real word, actually.
Like the corporate nature of the NFL can be taxing on its own. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of that.
Yeah, and then obviously
being recognized. Yeah.
Training's got to be super strenuous,
especially as you get older.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him.
He's got everything he needs.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like, it would be nice to be a backup quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, he's done it. He
didn't win.
But he's been through so many injuries. No, he did not win.
No, he had a backup quarterback win, though, with the Patriots. He has, like, 3 Super Bowls, I think.
Oh, yeah, with the Patriots. Did he win with the Rams?
No.
Oh.
He was not on the team yet.
Oh. Yeah, you remember when the Rams lost to the team that I predicted was going to win the Super Bowl?
It was stupid. The refs need to be investigated.
Well, now we might get backup refs.
This is a good, actually, segue. So, MLB, who gives a shit about baseball, added a new rule that everybody likes. It's called ABS. And basically, you can challenge any call at any umpire. So, like, if you think that's for sure a strike, you tap your helmet. And they'll go replay it. You could only have a few of those a game. I don't remember exactly how many. And the fans love it. The players love it. The umps don't. Fuck the umps. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares about the umps?
And it's just a smoother game. And people, why is that not added to the NFL?
Bring it lower.
If they added that to the NFL, I think.
Well, what do you think about? Okay, what do you think about the current holdout with the refs in the NFL right now?
It's an interesting one. Like, I get that the NFL is making a lot of money and they want to get paid more, but bro, you had like 80% accuracy in your calls last year. I don't think you deserve more money.
Yeah.
I'm on the NFL side with this one because I just think that I'm scared about the replacements though.
But here's the thing. Here's why I'm in favor for the replacement refs. Every play will be backup reviewed by New York. It's not just going to be within the last 2 minutes.
Aren't they still making millions a year, the refs?
Yes,
the high level.
They just don't have benefits in comparison to other leagues, but like in their manifesto, they're just like, the NBA gets paid more than us, which is like negligible amount more. And
but they got 8 times more games.
They coach so many more games. They have to travel so much more than you. And
dude, is that God?
Dude, I think the ghost of Ted Thompson is calling down.
My God.
He really wants us to draft Mike Washington in the second round.
Wow.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. all those years that you wasted Aaron Rodgers' career.
He's a dead man. You're disrespecting him.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just bringing the light that you're casting down on the years we could have won. Well, anyway. Anyway, as you were saying,
Loki forgot
the replacement refs.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do think that the fact that New York will be able to review every single one of these calls might be beneficial for the game.
Yeah, and we had this argument in season 1. I don't think they'll ever bring automized calls into the league because I really believe that there is a benefit to the NFL to slightly rig these games. I'm not saying like the games are scripted. I'm saying that the refs are told to be slightly biased towards another team. Try to be unnoticeable, but
I mean, sure, but at the same time, don't you think human intervention could still swap the call? They just wouldn't have a face on screen to. Because here's my counterpoint. There's a lot of people that believe that refs not only make the calls that they do because of, outside forces, but also because they want to be on TV. And if you just remove the thing entirely, it's like the argument, like, you're fishing on your boat and somebody just 30 miles an hour speedboat just rams into the side of your boat and they're just chilling in the boat, just don't give a shit about what just happened. You're going to be really upset with that person. Same thing happened, but there was no one in the boat, you wouldn't be nearly as upset. So I think maybe, unless if the NFL for some reason has an angle in which they enjoy the fact and will profit off the fact the fans get as angry as they do.
Gambling, baby. Woo, billions.
I think for the general mental health of your audience, I feel like it would be better off if we didn't have refs.
But if you're the motherfucker that bet on, like, Saquon Barkley getting 199 yards and they got 198 yards, the NFL is not rigging that. You're just bad at betting. Stop betting money.
Just maybe make your own damn money.
Yeah. And stop betting so much money where it's actually catastrophic if you don't win.
Yeah.
And then complain about it on Twitter and then say it's rigged. Don't be an idiot.
Don't be an idiot. That would be remarkable if everyone followed that logic.
That there's enough money in gambling where it would influence the NFL into, again, think about over time. You can basically be guaranteed money if you slightly rig things. Slightly. Yeah. Sure, like that's not a guaranteed win, but over time, they're more and more likely for that to happen, that outcome to happen.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed money. I mean, like, it makes sense to me, but also I feel like that, it's corrupt and that would have come out in some way.
Yeah. Like, isn't there probes from the FBI that are looking into stuff like this recently? I feel like this is something that's starting to become a little bit more.
In the NBA, it's real.
Yeah.
It's bad, actually. There's so many things coming out. I forgot who it was, but on the Trailblazers, multiple people are arrested because high level name of basketball.
Also, did you hear about an ex-Alabama defensive tackle used wigs and stuff to pose as a bunch of NFL players to take out loans, including Xavier McKinney? They've stolen I think in the realm of $5 to $10 million.
He was in the Alabama.
Yeah, he was a former Alabama defensive tackle, so he used his height and weight and put on wigs and stuff to like come up and sign off on loans that he would give to himself. Gotta make your money, man.
How do you think that's not gonna get caught, bro?
Dude, the wigs are foolproof. I saw it in the movie.
It's foolproof. How else?
I saw it in the movie. They're not gonna know who I am.
What a dumbass. Stick to football, my guy.
Yeah. What other news do you have in terms of free agency and recent news roundups?
I mean, Kirk Cousins is now the highest paid quarterback of all time.
Hell yeah.
Behind
non-guaranteed though.
No, I mean throughout his career.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirko Chains.
So you got to shout out that
agent. You know, when the aliens come to Earth, man, we know what human we're gonna be putting up front.
Yeah. I can't believe that. It'll be interesting to watch him. I think the 5-year deal is stupid.
Bro almost got canceled season 2.
Because obviously he's a geezer. He's not playing 5 more seasons. But I think it's also, when he's take a step back, I think more contracts are going to be like this because he's going to play 1 or 2 seasons max, in my opinion. So
Kirk?
Yes.
I could see him play
as
longer.
A starter? No.
Oh, not as a starter.
He's not getting paid $40 million a year to be a backup, is he?
I mean, I see him as like the.
He will get cut.
He'll be the next Joe Flacco.
He won't, because that's what this contract is designed for.
He'll be the next Joe Flacco.
For him to get cut, and then they're gonna pay small amounts of money throughout the next 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of smart because it really convinces the player to join your team.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't take that much of a cap hit in those 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a more common type of contract you see in the future. The more that agents are getting smarter, the more that players are getting smarter with agents.
Contracts are getting more nuanced.
Very specific, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, very specific contracts. Some of them are just like crazy, like the behavior clauses.
Yeah,
like
those are necessary.
Those are necessary, but then some of them are like, if you get caught with a beer, bro, you're cooked.
You're done.
You're done.
It's
crazy. You can't let them drink. Can't let them. I mean, obviously, doing drugs is bad.
Don't do that.
I think that was just a league rule to begin with, but
yeah,
it is weird that like players aren't allowed to do things, and that's a lot.
It's a brand. They got to maintain the brand. I mean, this is far more than football. I mean, this is Disney.
Yeah, I think the best brand for the NFL. Who do you think is the face of the NFL? Probably Patty, unfortunately, but who's someone like that's just fucking toxic?
Basically, the NFL that's toxic.
Yeah. A good toxic player probably. Who's
Stephon Diggs is always in the news.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, Antonio Brown's always in the news.
Yeah, he's like loosely connected though. I wouldn't really put him there anymore.
Yeah. We're missing somebody that's just right there. That.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think NFL contracts are going to change a lot in the upcoming years, and Kirk Cousins' agent has initiated that twice now. Where contracts are changing.
He's goated.
He is goated.
Goated agent.
I don't know who it is. I forgot his name, but man, he's got to be in the Hall of Fame.
Only second to J Love and
he's got to have so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Just from just from Kurt.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. So
you said Kurt.
I said Kirk.
You said Kurt.
Charlie Kirk. Let's talk about the NFC North a little bit.
Okay.
We'll ignore the Packers. We talk about them a decent amount.
We can give a quick summary of how we feel before we wrap up.
I'm very excited to see Kyler Murray.
Yes.
On the Vikings.
I think he'll be great with KOC, obviously being the quarterback whisperer, but also the offense that they have. They don't have Jalen Naylor anymore, which I really think was one of very underrated. He catches everything that comes his way. Jordan Addison's going to be back, not going to be suspended for 5 games. Hopefully, maybe if he gets an Uber.
That should be part of the clause. I'm not going to lie. Stop drunk driving.
Yeah,
drunk driving.
Don't drive.
Speed.
No more driving for you. You must be driven everywhere.
Hire someone to drunk drive you around.
The team will pay for your driver for the entirety of the season and off season.
I don't know. NFL players love to put civilians in danger.
We were at the auto body shop, and Kevin Porter Jr. from the Milwaukee Bucks is in there because he blew his turbo from going too crazy on the I-94 freeway.
KPJ, bro, you gotta watch out, man.
Yeah. Maybe
you don't blow an engine by going the speed limit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a perfect offense for him to be in. You know, his mobility is definitely going to be a little bit more of a handicap for that shit-ass offensive line. They definitely have a lot of pieces that have to fill in on defense, but I think this will be a lot more, cohesive of a team in comparison to
JJ was ass. Even if they're 9-8 again, I think they're still a better 9-8 because last year their 9-8 was fraudulent because they kept winning at the end of the season because every team they played against was out of the playoffs already except the Packers. We should have beat that game. We should have won that game.
I mean, we played like
shit.
Yeah, but
yeah, that was annoying.
We didn't even play Malik Willis.
They should have not have been 9-8. That was not a 9-8 team. That is a 5-12 team.
No, absolutely not. I think the Lions. This is going to be either they're going to be exactly the same, a little bit better, or a lot worse.
They're going to be a little bit better, and that's what I said last season. I said before the season started, I said they're going to be 9-8, which I still haven't brought the clip up to you, but I should find it. And I said the next season after that they'll either be 10-7 or 11-6.
I think.
So I'm gonna stick with that belief because
I think they'll have 9 wins this season.
I don't think they had enough time for their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator set in.
Yeah.
And I think Dan Campbell needs to stop calling plays. I think he needs to relinquish that back to the OC.
I can see that. However, I also believe it's too close, too soon to call that.
No,
I think you have to let your players adjust to the system.
Beginning of last season, the OC, I forget his name, was the play caller for 4 weeks. They were top 3 offense in the league with yards and points. And then Dan Campbell took over play calling duties. They were like 10th in the league. And there's really no reason for that to be relinquished to begin with. Maybe there's something inside the organization that I don't understand. But statistically and on film, they looked amazing on offense. Not very good on defense, I will say, at the beginning of the season. But I think the Lions are a very interesting team. But I do feel like they're starting to leave their Super Bowl window a little bit.
100%.
Because
I think it's over. I think they.
I love you too. Because Jared Goff, bro, he's just
even
not.
If they Hendon Hooker, bro, put him in. Kidding.
I can't believe he's in the league still.
Yeah.
He's got like 1 touchdown, 15 picks or something like that.
Oh, he hasn't been in the league that long.
No.
Hendon Hooker.
Who was that?
He literally came into the league and backed up Jared Goff right away.
Yeah.
I think we got to wrap this up here, but I will say I think next episode we should really get into where the Packers and the Bears project going forward. The Bears' offense will be better.
Their defense will be worse, though.
Yeah. They lost a lot of key contributors.
They did.
But, yeah, anyways, if you've gotten to this point in the video, thank you so much. I mean, we really enjoy making this for all of you 3 people out there. And, hopefully we can get the road to 1K. Hoping we can get 1,000 subscribers before the beginning of the season. That would be amazing. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.